Alrighty, it's Coop772 with the Vortex Praxis. I'm going to try to give you a quick review. I already shot this review once and it went way too long, so I'm hopefully going to compress it. Getting right into the cosmetics, I'm very happy with the paint job, the colors, where they put the colors, and the overall texture and feel of the blaster. They put in this little embedded pattern just like the digital camo of some of the N-Strike blasters. I think it looks really cool and it helps the alien look they're sort of pulling with this blaster quite a bit. I really like the curviness and really the alien features of the blaster. The grip and the stock really help that, and the weird looking circular magazines. Going over the feel of the blaster, I'm 6'3", so the feel of the blaster is actually quite important if a gun's not designed adult friendly. I have an adult's body. The grip is very large, I have a very big hand and it's still very comfortable. The stock is very comfortable. The stock is very wobbly, as you can see, and that's not good. I really don't like that, but it looks pretty cool, so I might be keeping it. And the priming of the blaster is very straightforward and it's very smooth. I really like the priming mech. There is a locking mechanism preventing you from priming the blaster when there isn't a magazine, and there's also another locking mechanism preventing you from pulling the trigger if it doesn't have a dart chambered. Those locks are pretty good ideas. I'm going to be removing the mechanism up here though, because that's caused quite a few jams and it's very unsmooth, and I feel like it would feel much better without it. But I think the trigger lock is a very good idea, and I'm definitely going to keep that in after modification. Getting to the loading of the blaster, you just click the little button here, or it's a lever, or over here it's ambidextrous, so lefties, you're not going to be left out. And it's actually ejecting out of the blaster. As you can see, it's spring-loaded in there, which is very cool. And here's the new magazines. Anyways, they look pretty cool. They're circular, and they have two little ridges on either side here and here to kind of tell you which way to put it into the blaster. Because of these ridges, the magazine doesn't spin inside of the blaster, and you can't put it in backwards. There's really only one direction, and the teeth up here also make it pretty apparent that there's only one way to load it. The stock magazine holds 10 discs and it will not push in 11. Anyways, inserting the magazine is very straightforward. It is not sensitive to the loading position, so the priming handle can be in the forward or backward position when the clip is in. I mean, you can put in the clip and take it out in either of the positions. This blaster has two sling mounts here and here, and the N-Strike rail. And getting to the side here, there's an unjamming lever here that you just pull it back and let go, and it just flings the dart out the barrel. It's actually pretty cool. I've jammed this blaster quite a few times, and I was trying to jam it just to see what's jamming it at one point, but it jammed quite a bit when I wasn't trying to jam it, and that's really not fun. Most of my jams were caused because of this little locking nut and how sloppy this is designed. I might have a lemon, but I can prime the blaster when I have a magazine in and no darts or discs. But it's trying to not let me or something. I don't even know. It's just extremely unsmooth, and I'm not happy with the feel of this. So that pretty much covers all of the important function. It also has a removable stock. This is compatible with all N-Strike stocks. I'm not really happy with the stock, but I might be keeping it just because it looks really cool with this blaster. This stub got shorter, not really important, but I thought I'd share it. And my stock doesn't go on as smooth as my other blasters, and it's a little bit more difficult to remove. No big deal. Hopefully I covered everything in the review, and now I will fire it a few times. These little discs have plastic inside and foam outside, and they look like little frisbees with the gap back here, so they just kind of hover along like that. Loading these things are pretty straightforward. You can just push down and then push the little disc in. This isn't a range test, this is just a firing test. And as you can see, the trigger lock is engaged, and I cannot dry fire the blaster since I don't have another dart in there, disc. So hopefully I covered everything you wanted to see, and hopefully I aided you in your decision to purchase or not purchase this blaster. Thank you for viewing my video review.